guys, welcome to KennaDee Kay. Today guys, I have a lot of questions either being asked to me or that I have for you guys about health in pregnancy. And this includes physical health and obviously mental health. I just thought this was a great video just because I feel like we're all learning, especially me being first time pregnant. And there's a lot of things I've already learned and then I have just questions about like that with my body, what's going on and with my pregnancy. So let's get going and talking about health in pregnancy because it's kind of crazy. So let me guys show you a little bump update. You've all been asking. So I am right now 14 weeks in a day. This, can you tell even? Yeah, you can kind of tell. I feel like I haven't really popped like a ton. I feel like you can't really tell that much. I just kind of feel like I look like I'm bloated, but it's slowly getting there. There it is. Here's the bump update. I've been told that I'm not gonna show a ton until a little bit later because I'm really tall. So we'll see. I'm not like super duper tall. I'm like 5'9". So, but taller girls show a little bit later is what usually I've been told. So we'll see more of the bump update as I get bigger and bigger. Now that I'm 14 weeks, I am feeling a little more energized, which I'm so grateful for. So I'm not taking as many naps. I do sleep a lot longer though. Still, I'm feeling better with nausea, at least for the past this last weekend, we actually had Chase's brother's wedding and I was really nervous that I was gonna feel sick because, you know, you wanna celebrate at a wedding. I was so excited to get a sister-in-law. I really, really, really want not to be sick. And I felt like every time I would just eat a bunch and I was feeling really good. That's how it was at the very beginning of my pregnancy. But the end of my pregnancy, like starting at 10 weeks, I started getting really sick, even when I was eating a lot. So I was a little nervous, but things are going good. I think I'm starting to get out of that nausea stage. Today I felt really good so far. I'm definitely like, there's some times where I'm like, okay, I need to go eat because I'm starting to feel a little nauseated, but it's a lot better. Like I'm able to move around, do stuff. I've been able to work out a little bit more, which is nice because I've been itching to work out. Because if you guys know, I was gonna be a workout instructor and then I found out I was pregnant, and with all that stuff going on, I probably needed to focus more on the pregnancy and like feeling better than trying to get myself to class when I didn't feel good. So I took a little break from that, with especially those weeks where I was like feeling really nauseated. It was really hard to go to the gym and I missed it so much. I missed all those endorphins that it gave me, and I missed all of my fun, cute friends that I go to work out with. So I really missed it, but I've been able to go to some classes, and obviously I have to take it a lot slower, which is a little hard. I want to be able to I wanted to be able to be where I was before I was pregnant, but obviously you have to take it slow with your body and you have to make sure that your baby's safe and that you're safe. So I've been definitely taking it a little bit slower. We weren't able to do as many burpees, but that's okay. We'll get there we'll get there soon once we're done being pregnant and recovering. And right now I just feel really happy that I was able to even work out and lift. I literally, when I first went to the gym after not being able to be there for weeks, all my cute friends came and they're like, KennaDee, and they're asking me all this stuff, and I just couldn't stop smiling. It was so fun. It made me really happy, and I was grateful that I was able to move my body again. Along with that, I would love for some of your guys' advice on some workout things that you guys were able to do with pregnant, because I still want to. I love weight training as well. I read a lot about things I can't do and things I can do, and mostly from what I've heard is you can do a lot of things that you've been doing before and just listen to your body, make sure you have water, that you're not lightheaded, and you can take a lot of breaks, make sure that you're taking care of your body, but you can still kind of do the same things that you've been doing. I just want to make sure that I'm doing everything right. So if you guys have any little things that you can tell me about for working out with pregnancy, I would love that. I know you can't do abs starting your second trimester because your abs are literally splitting apart, and there's just a lot of other things. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. Our body as a woman is so cool. Our body in general is really cool, but a woman's body is so cool, and I feel like I've really been able to learn a lot more about my body, especially during this time in my life, and I'm just really grateful for it. Kind of a little more updates. I've been able to go on walks, which I love, and getting the sunshine, and that helps with all the endorphins and helps me to calm down Kobe Bear. We love Kobe Bear. Needs his little exercise too, if you guys know my puppy. I've also learned a lot about I've had to change up my entire skincare routine, because when you're pregnant there's a lot of things that you shouldn't be using. So I haven't been able to use any retinoids, and there's just a lot of products that I've had to check to make sure they're pregnancy safe, which is kind of crazy. Isn't that just weird? Like even just like the products that you use on your face, you need to make sure that they're safe for your baby, which is just, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of stuff. So I had to learn a lot about that. And if you guys have any, I feel like I've been experiencing a lot of hormonal acne, especially right here on my chin. So if you guys have any like great products that you like that are pregnancy safe, that are help with acne, please let me know, because I love that. I love more information on that. I just got some good stuff from one of my friends for stretch marks and things like that, and like just things to like help my skin be a little more elasticy, and it's pregnancy safe, which is nice. There's just a lot of things that you've learned, and it's kind of crazy. And if you guys have any like products that you love personally, or like things that you really like that you feel like have really helped you in your health and pregnancy, please let me know in the comments. Because again, I've said this before, but you guys leave the best comments. So, and I look at them, I swear I look at them and I read them and I learn a lot, and I'm really grateful for you guys. That's kind of everything so far on the exercise of pregnancy. I've also been able to, food's been really crazy. I feel like I haven't lost a lot of weight, which I've heard a lot of people did in their first trimester. I felt like I was able to keep food down, which I was really grateful for most of the time. And I was able to eat pretty like regularly. Some things that my body like is craving is vegetables and fruit, which I love vegetables and fruit before as well, but like that's what my body always wants, and my body's like really wanting to stay away from meat, which is weird. So I have to find protein in other ways, or just, you know, sometimes I'll eat meat if I'm not like getting super sick with it. But so there's meat that I'm just like, nope, especially chicken. I don't know why. I'm like, absolutely not. No chicken for me. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, so those are kind of like food things I feel like I've seen. I feel like I haven't been really lightheaded. I've been drinking tons of water, which is great. I feel like I'm just constantly thirsty, which we love, because then our body is getting all of that water that my baby needs and that I need. And yeah, I feel like overall I've been really pretty good with stuff. I'm really grateful for your guys' advice on the sucky candies and like ginger candies and all these little things that I could just put in my mouth for when I felt nauseated. That helped a lot, so thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, that's pretty much on the eating side of things. We're doing good. We're doing great. And so along with that, now let's go into kind of mental health stuff. I have lots of questions, and I have a lot of things I've learned through mental health for pregnancy. Like I've talked about, not only is physical health so important, but your mental health during pregnancy is so important. It's also important even not during pregnancy. I feel like we all always kind of feel like embarrassed when we're struggling mentally, but it's nothing to be embarrassing about. It's like so normal, and I really want to be able to like talk and have a discussion here, because it's so important for us to be able to have a good state of mind and be able to feel good mentally. And so one thing I wanted to like talk about a lot is therapy. Therapy has a special place in my heart. I personally have seen therapy work in so many ways with either family members that I love, myself, or I actually went to school and got my bachelor's degree in social work, and I learned so much about therapy and the amazing benefits it has. I love therapy because it gives you tools and options that help you to better understand others and yourself, and it's really such an amazing learning opportunity. And I feel like no matter where you're at in your mental health, therapy is such a great option. And like I've said, I've not only seen it in people's life, but I felt it in my own life. Just being able to talk to someone that is not unbiased, or being able to talk to someone about hard things or like situations, and they can help you just work through those tools and figure out exactly what your heart wants and what's best for you. And it's literally just the best thing ever. And that's why I'm excited to talk to you guys today about our sponsor for this video, which is BetterHelp. So BetterHelp's mission is to make therapy more affordable and accessible. Finding a therapist can sometimes be so hard because either they're not in your area or you just don't click with them right. And what I love about BetterHelp is it's so accessible because it's online. So because it's remote, all you have to do is you go onto betterhelp.com, and here's the link right here, and you can click down the link below as well, and you take a survey and you answer a few questions, and they can match you up with a therapist in a matter of days. So sign up and get matched with a therapist today. Here's my link again, and the link down below to help you to find a therapist that is best for you. Clicking this link will give you 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. And don't worry if you're nervous about it, it's totally fine. BetterHelp is so great because you can try a therapist and you feel like you're not really clicking, that's totally fine. It's very normal to have a hard time clicking with someone or finding the person that is meant for you. So BetterHelp has a great option. You can just switch therapists so easily. You don't have to worry about insurance or stresses about like hurting anyone's feelings. It's literally so easy, and it's a great tool to help us to better help ourselves mentally. And so along with that, because therapy is such a great option, not only in pregnancy, but throughout all of our stages of life. But I also have like come to learn and talking to a lot of friends and loved ones that I know that have been pregnant before, being aware of like how you are mentally, especially after you had your baby, because there's so many changes in your body, there's so many hormones. I've learned a lot about postpartum, or like baby blues is what they call it, where you just kind of aren't feeling like yourself after you've had your baby. And I feel like it's been so amazing to hear these people's stories and be able to learn from them and apply them into my life. I am grateful that I have this awareness for when I do have my baby. And so if I do feel weird or stressed or just kind of like not myself, I'm able to understand and get the help that I need. I've talked to a lot of people that have said they wish they would have known that those feelings that they had after they were having their baby were normal. And they felt like back then they weren't really talked about. And I even feel like sometimes now we don't really talk about it a lot. But I feel like being able to talk about these things and being able to talk to one another about these things and realize how normal they are, it's okay to feel those ways, and there's great options and tools to help you to feel better, is such an important thing. And obviously I've never experienced it yet, and I hope not to experience them, but if I do, I'm grateful that I have such a great support system here and with my friends and family. I'm grateful that we have tools that can help us to feel better, because that's like so important. That's one of the most important things. I feel like if I'm not feeling good about myself mentally, I don't feel good about myself physically. And it's so hard to flourish in your relationships and everything else when you're just having such a hard time mentally. And so I'm grateful that we have these tools like BetterHelp, and we have doctors, and we have friends and family who understand and can help us. I'm just really, really grateful to gain a better understanding of this, and I hope that in the comments and stuff we can like kind of talk about that and give tips and advice on things of how they've accomplished some of these like postpartum depression. It's like such a normal thing, and it's so good to talk about, because I feel like all of us women, we're here for each other and we want to help every single one of us out. And so that's something I've learned, and I would love more advice on things and how to prepare myself, how to be more sensitive towards everything. I'm really grateful for my health and for this opportunity that I have to be pregnant, and really looking forward to understanding more and gaining a better understanding of how this whole process of pregnancy works. I'm just really grateful for health and learning more about our bodies, because they're just, like I said earlier, our bodies are just so cool. And they're amazing that they can just create this life. Like it's crazy to me to think there's a little baby and you're growing. I think it's just amazing how cool we truly are. We really are, we're amazing. I think it's cool. Our bodies are amazing. Women, we rock. And men, you guys rock too. But I just am really happy to be a woman, and I'm grateful for it. And yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, please comment down below and click the link down below too if you're ever interested in getting therapists through BetterHelp. And I love you guys all, and yeah, bye.